Hello, my name is Jennifer Bravo Lopez, and today in the fourth unity, I will give develop to the first activity. So we start which identify the main aspects that are analyzed in the video. Okay, in the first video we can see that it deals with the main faults that usually happens every day, especially in the United States, that the terror of people we enter life day after that people doing even to others, and in addition to that gives a terrible example to children science before telling children how to see this atrocity completely ending their innocence and inciting them in a certain way to follow this misfortunes. It also talk about raising the horrible way in which we bend or enter harder and so on. Okay. The second video, the second video is somewhat related to the previous one, but in this case, in a woman will take the spokeswoman and desist with the greatest possible respect to address Mr. President and ask a series of questions, including the following: how well you have lived knowing that there are people on the street? How do you think even when a mother finds it impossible to say goodbye or to the hard child? As a product in general, he tries to show and let Mr. President know that not people live as comfortable as idols. In addition to take today, I did not really recognize what real hard work is. Science people usually break this backlight, don't care for a miserable minimum wage that is barely angled to the service. Okay? To continue, we continue the answer to the question: what are the main problems that society has today? Okay. So to the start, we know serious current problems that society faces every day, such as hunger, conflict, racism, or gender violence, television, social network, internet, or radio. Terrorist includes that effect use and on which we can act, even in a small way, so that when our efforts are combined with what of others, we can influence change. We can point to a number of social problems that are currently occurring on global scale and have serious persecution, such as the forced global relocation of millions of people. Okay. In addition, today it has also been noted that infertable in its word that on the one hand trying to kill it, for some it is sometimes unfortunately sign of bad things, violent catastrophes, deaths, evil, discrimination, and others. They are observing and outsourcing the children terribly, saying for late has even come to observe with how children of only 7 years of age are able to attempt against their life and even war with the life of these friends and even with these life brothers. Take that and of turning this war into sometimes worse. Okay. But in addition to those, it should be noted that there are certain social problems of why there are people as such ignorant and aliens to the appearance of this and was more than responsibility for say to govern name as such as will Margarita Um, Margarita Rosa comments with arguments that the social problems are fragmentation of the social question term in which the social is instituted as a public instance of the social action of the state, being the capitalist state which in a historical moment defined a wholly classified and fragment to the social question as social problem. Rosalind states the social question as originates and emerging for the contradictory relationship between capital labor when social class make their appearance on the socio-political state and when the working class is evident as a political and social actor. The the actor argues that the social question manifests itself in the unfolding of a stage of inequalities crossed by political, economic, racial, and cultural aspects. Okay. On the other hand, Amatist and Pantano define the social problem as a significant discrepancy between valid and desirable standard. That is between the reality of time as they are and on desirable ideal again to and their rate of misstad. For their author, this relationship does not refer to merely global situation, but to a specific dimension exemplified its use such as health, housing, education, employment, with gaze used to understand that in this case, in a certain way or another, there are problems of which we are only used to think because in the end we end up calling our destiny because of great and parasians that we want to make no to another, and there is a division recent hatred and other factors. Okay. However, below we will make now the most notable problems and which affect her today in the world. In his case, we start with hunger, sometimes that tourists use everyone poverty with is pain in the war, rising with breakdown, conflict, and a notable garden violence, currency, and finally the climatic emergency that very day we make it more unburdensed. For a greater example, there are today many children, young people, and other working that search an early age because hunger is so strong into their home that even they have to put on their clothes and fight against the world being able to be in a school at risk with a pencil in hand learning how to read to improve the world. And finally, as I mentioned in the second video, do you really feel proud of how the world is advanced? A question that I personally also ask myself and I will ask you in addition to that and even more important what do you really know that hard works? Personally, I don't not better it, but I will hope that you will have worthy answer to fears. So important question for a country and even world. And even world war is necessary and to finish where is the love. Thank you very much.